not only can I consume YouTube videos, but I can create them. YouTube is actually a Google product. You'll notice up in the top right-hand corner, you have a picture that looks like your Google profile. That's because it is. If I click on that, if I don't already have a channel, it will prompt me to do so. There's going to be a Creator Studio button. This is going to be your best friend when I want to create content or put videos online. This now brings me into my back door for my entire channel. And every YouTube creator has what's called a channel. This is the accumulation of all their videos. Think of it as their web page of videos. So you can see here, if I click on Video Manager, this is where all of my videos will be. So I have a test live stream that I did that populated. If I want to add something to that, there's where the upload button comes in handy. Now you can shoot your video on anything. Most of us carry a live video camera with us every single day with our smartphones. So you can actually upload your YouTube video directly from your smartphone or your iPad or your computer, whichever one you want to do. And you don't have to have a professional quality camera to be able to shoot. So if I have a video already done, let's click on the upload button here. Now it's going to ask me, what do I want to default to? The first thing, these are different levels of privacy. First one is public, meaning anybody and everybody can find and see this video. So you do not want to put private videos or things that may be confidential on there, or students' videos that you don't have permission to put to the public itself. Unlisted means that it is unlisted on YouTube itself, but if I directly give somebody the link, they'll be able to see that. So if I want to just share it with my students in my class, I can put that link to the video on Moodle, and only those people with the link can see it. The danger to that is if they share the link, that person can also see that video. Private means only you can see this. This is good for if you're trying to edit a video beforehand, let's say a live stream that you want to go back and change a few things. You can have it defaulted to private to where only you can see it, and you can always change these later. So if you accidentally choose public or private or unlisted and you want to choose something else, you can go back later. I'm going to go ahead and make mine public for now. I can upload my video. Right now it's on my computer. So I'm going to click on this big up button, and it's going to ask me where it is. So I have my video here. The standard formats you want to typically use for your video is either an MP4 or something like a .mov. These tend to work best with YouTube, so that way it doesn't have to go through a conversion process. Hit choose, and you'll notice it'll start uploading right away. So while it's uploading, I can put information in. So you can see this one auto-generated based on the file name. That's called Going Further with Google. If I want to call this something different, let's say Getting Started with Google, your description, your tags play a large part if you want to grow your audience for your YouTube video. So underneath the description, the more terms I can use, the more applicable I can make this relevant to the content of my video, the better. It lets your students know what you're clicking on. So I could say something along the lines of, this workshop covers the basics of Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, sharing, and co-authoring. You don't have to make it super long, quick and easy. Imagine the culture of YouTube. It is something where you want to be able to quickly go into a YouTube video, know exactly what it's about in less than a minute. I should be able to look at the title, look at the description, and know exactly what I'm going to watch. Tags are also important. This is how YouTube categorizes your videos and how it recommends other videos besides it. So it looks at what other people watch in addition to your video. So if I have a video on cats and dogs and I publish it up there with the tags cats, dogs, maybe grooming, I can say something like training. When I have those terms in there and other people are watching similar videos, my video will be recommended alongside those. It's not guaranteed, but it's how their algorithm works. So the more tags that are relevant to your topic are better to put in. So for instance, this is a Google video. So I'm going to use the tags Google, and you separate them with commas. Google, Sheets, Slides, Docs, and I could even throw terms in there like productivity. Maybe I want to do something like author, edit, share. So you can see the more tags you add in there, the easier it is to categorize and find that video. You can also make playlists. You'll notice if you go to the iEngage YouTube channel that you can put in certain videos that you want people to watch back to back. So for instance, we have entire workshops broken into these 1 or 2 minute sections and added to a playlist. So if I want to create my own playlist, I click Add to Playlist. I can name it what I want, so I'll hit Create New One, and we're going to call this one the Google playlist. And you can notice you have a preference here to either make that playlist public, unlisted, or private, just like we do with the video. We're going to make this one public here. When I hit Create, now I have that category for a Google playlist. And you can have as many playlists as you want. If you want to do one on certain topic areas that you're teaching, that might be beneficial. Now, to give your video a little bit of polish, you might want to create a custom thumbnail. Now, my video is still in the process of processing. It can take a while, specifically if you have a longer video, as this one is, to process through. Once it's gone through the processing phase, you'll see individual clips of your video down here that you'll be able to choose for a thumbnail. Usually they're just stills of what you've done in your video itself. If I want to make a custom one, I hit Custom, and I can upload an image from my computer. So if there's something in there, let's say I want to go to my Google Drive, my photos here. Let's grab a logo. So here's a JPEG, a confused iPad. I want to make this my thumbnail. I go ahead and hit Choose. And now when they're seeing that video pop up on the sidebar or on your front page, they're going to have a custom image. Now, a catchy and very bright logo is going to be your best bet. You want something that will quickly tell people what your video is about. So you may add text to it. You may want to have a photo inside there that is explanatory. And you'll even see when we go back to those other videos that their thumbnails are bright, they're live, they're inviting. Now you'll see here it's still in the process of processing. I can hit Publish to make this video go live as soon as it's done. If I don't click that, it'll be back in my video manager. So I'm going to go back to my video manager and take a look. Now you'll see this is showing my getting started with Google is 37% processing. You do not have to remain on that page once it gets to the processing. When it's doing the upload, you do have to remain on that page, so you can open up another tab to do something in. But right now it's in the processing and it can run in the back. Because I didn't click that publish button, it's still showing publish over here. And I can see these are all of my videos that I have on here. If I have 100 videos, this is a good way to manage where things go. So I have check boxes next to each video with different actions I can apply. So I'm just going to select my Google one here. And underneath the actions, I can instantly change my privacy of a video without having to go into each individual one. So if I accidentally made 70 videos that were supposed to be unlisted public, I can quickly change that to unlisted. I can also delete a bunch of videos at the exact same time. The Add To button is a way to add to your playlist. So if I click on that, you're going to see here's the Watch Later that we had before and Google, and I can even create a new playlist from here. So if you decide to make a playlist later after you've uploaded your video, you haven't lost your chance. And that's the nice thing about YouTube is it gives you the ability to go back and see how videos do in the past. Underneath video as well, there's going to be a playlist button. This is another way to change your playlist, how it's going through. So you can see here's my Google playlist. Because I haven't published anything, it's currently empty. And I can create new playlists straight from here. So this is just another view of how to manage your videos, which is why it's underneath the Video Manager button.